What's up, everybody? RNG Survivor with
Saltmaster.
Saltmaster.
Back.
We're backing it up. Back it up.
Get some water and go to the bathroom. Do all the things you do in between recording.
All that
sessions.
nature.
But a little extra special something
All
happened to me as I was going up, because again, in the previous episode we discussed how we were having construction going on here, so we're doing our best to make sure we're not recording with any construction sounds. However, during the break, I had gone upstairs to get myself some water, and there was the saw running through the floor.
Yeah.
What happened was, he got to the end of like the piece of like length of like flooring he was cutting out. And at the very end, I think he ran over a metal bar underneath the floor, and it had a few sparks, and a wood chip flew out and went past my hair, and I felt it, and I saw the sparks like, and like I saw the sparks like, I felt like fly by my hair, and I was just like, oh my god, that was it. That was like final destination right there. Like, holy crap.
It's lodged in your forehead.
I'm sure it
there
was
you
like
go.
a tiny bit of like saw wood. Like it wouldn't have done any damage. I just felt the wind like whiz past my hair, and then I was like, hey, can I get some water? Just like really awkward. Like,
Hey, can I get some water?
yeah, sorry for just standing there while you're sawing. And
Hey, Kuro.
yeah, this guy.
I never understood, like, when I was watching this episode for the first time, I was like, why does he always, like, push up his glasses like that, like a dick?
I can confirm that I also push my glasses up like that, like a dick. But because like wearing glasses, if anyone who wears
Like,
glasses,
I use my fingertip, but I don't use, like, the palm of my hand on the edges.
I use my my fingers around the frame to like push it up, or like my middle finger and like the middle part, like a nerd, or like oh, I push my glasses up.
Yeah.
But yeah, once you, well, I mean, I guess we don't have to spoil it because we'll probably see eventually. But yeah, there is a reason this guy pushes his glasses up with the palm of his hands. Oh, look at that run! Damn.
Look at Usopp go.
Very, very physical, athletical form right there. That's definitely how you run in marathons like that. Oh. That's definitely Usopp's voice actor.
Yeah, but he's always telling people about pirates.
Yeah, he is always
So they don't fall for it. And it's all catching up to him.
Don't cry wolf.
Yeah. With your weird goggles. More running animation!
Yeah, exactly.
We're just gonna reuse this frame right
this
here.
is a classic case of making minimal work for ourselves by reusing the exact same animation or frame. But I'm not faulting them for it. It's appropriate.
Hey, this is a fun-ass game.
It's
I
only
love
when
it.
it's
You
not
can do
appropriate.
whatever.
Like, it's only when you reuse a animation or like a frame or something where it's not appropriate, where like it is true laziness rather than just working smart.
Yeah. Yeah, they all about to get screwed up.
Bro, what are you talking about? You can't
I will
fight.
fight the pirates at the cliff. We will fight them on the beaches.
Exactly, your string bean arms. How you gonna fight, boy?
As a liar, this is my duty. I love that Usopp is always the first person to cry.
Yeah, Usopp is like that classic, like he basically is like the liar, and like he's like a kind-hearted wimp and like a liar, because he is like always like, we need to beat these guys up, but then he's like the first to be like, oh shit, don't hit me. He's like always scared. He always like, he's never the first. He's always the first gung-ho guy, but he never really gets it.
Yeah. And everybody's all thugged up and ready to go.
Yeah.
Alright, Captain Kuro up the 1,000 plans.
That's a big map. I just realized how big these maps are.
These maps are? Yeah, they get pretty big.
I wasn't like necessarily paying attention. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention to the gameplay the past like how many episodes. I was just focusing. I was just focusing on trying not to sound dumb, but that's already long since passed.
Oh no, I've quickly thrown that out the window.
Clearly, I always sound dumb. I don't even know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, no, the maps are quite large actually.
They spread out so I couldn't kill them all at the same time. Defeat Pirate Captain. Cool.
So I'm guessing we're gonna get Usopp as a playable character after this.
Yeah.
Or maybe during this. I don't know. Well, either way.
I mean, yeah, we'll probably get Usopp and maybe Nami. On this one. I'm worried about the treasure on the ship. Of course. Classic Nami. Yeah, I know people could die, but nope, treasure. All the treasure.
Alright, we're going to talk about a serious topic, everybody.
Are we?
We're going to have a serious topic.
Serious talk.
Okay, we're going to talk about how Marvel is clearly better than DC.
Oh, really? That's what we're going to talk about?
But here's the thing.
Totally fine with that.
I know, I built it up to be like, they were thinking we were going to talk about like
God.
some like politics, we're going to talk about like life and death, like what's the meaning of it? No, it's more important than that. We're going to talk about
42.
Exactly. We're not really talking about, I want to talk about Marvel and DC because this is the thing, is that I'm confused right now because all Marvel movies, like we're talking about movies, not necessarily like the comics or anything.
Cinematic universe.
Yeah, the movies are so much better in Marvel, but the thing is the characters are in a way like kind of generic, right? Like I feel like DC has access to some really awesome, like Batman and like Superman, Green Lantern, Flash. Like they have access to some really awesome characters that would have amazing story arcs and that have amazing story arcs in the comics. But they shit all over it. Like they don't do a good job. Like I don't know. The only good movie that DC has ever produced, besides like in the cinematic universe, and we're excluding like the Dark Knights because they aren't in the DCU. Like what they're trying to do now, they're trying to do what Marvel's doing.
Yeah.
The only good movie that has ever since come out is Wonder Woman, and I haven't even seen that movie yet. I want to. I'm going to see it. Don't worry.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet either.
But apparently it's really good, and I'm happy to hear that because it's about time that they
DC had a good movie.
And the problem is, it's because Zack Snyder is directing it, and he doesn't know how to use source material, and he goes far too dark. Like, we get it. The Dark Knight, like the Batman is obviously a darker story.
Yeah.
But he doesn't kill people, and he doesn't do like that kind of stupid stuff that how he had in like Batman v Superman. And like same with Superman too. Like Superman doesn't kill, and he brings it to like a really dark level where it's unacceptable because he's not balancing out the dark themes of the movie with anything lighthearted or anything funny, anything like, you know, in that aspect. So, like Justice League's coming out soon, right?
Oh yeah.
How are they gonna do Justice League when all the other character movies either haven't come out, like The Flash or Cyborg, or the movies that already did come out, like Batman and Superman and all that, are garbage?
Yeah, that's true.
Wonder Woman's the only good movie, and I'm scared because I'm a huge comic fan, right? And I want to see movies like this be successful, but really, it's only Marvel that has had that success. And Infinity War is, oh my god, Infinity War. When that's
gonna be amazing.
That's gonna be the big deal. And I'm super excited for Thor: Dark World and Spider-Man: Homecoming. And Spider-Man is my favorite superhero of all time.
Oh, don't you mean Ragnarok?
Yeah, Ragnarok. Sorry.
What Dark World was number 2.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm an idiot, so I meant to say.
It's like Dark World. I thought that already happened.
Yeah, I meant to say the one that's coming out after Dark World, Thor: Ragnarok, and where was I going with this? You messed me all up.
Sorry.
You messed me all up, RNG. What are you doing? What are you doing? You don't correct my stupidity. You just let it happen, okay? You just let it happen. But anyway, no, I was saying about Marvel Infinity War and how it's going to be awesome. I'm super excited for Spider-Man Homecoming because he is my favorite hero right above Iron Man. Like, I don't, like, Spider-Man, Iron Man, Wolverine, and Ghost Rider, like, in order are, like, my favorite superheroes, and then Batman.
Yeah.
Because, and most of it's Marvel for a reason, because Marvel movies and Marvel comics have really good generic stories that anyone can like fall in love with and anyone can have a good time reading and enjoying the characters. However, DC has really, really in-depth, really like crazy dark stories that are really cool, but not everyone can get attached to, right? Like, I hate Superman. I don't like Green Lantern, but I do really like Batman. I do really like The Flash, right?
Oh yeah.
So they market their stuff to like a very specific audience, to a very specific set of people, and that's the problem. Is that Marvel understands that these movies have to market to everybody. They have to be like, they have to satisfy the nerds. They have to satisfy the the like 20 or 30-year-old hipsters who want to be cool, and they want the so-called, in quotations, nerds, and like the kids who just want to see the action, and then like the parents who are like, oh, I saw that movie, yeah, I saw it with my kid. Like, they're trying to be hip, you know. They have to like go to all.
I'm the cool dad. I see all the great movies with my children.
I'm the cool dad. What's a dabe? What is that? Are you dating right now?
What is a dabe?
You mean dabbing?
Dabe.
Yeah, that thing. Whatever that thing is.
Yeah, sure, whatever it is, you
oh my god,
nonsense children are doing these days.
If you don't mind me disclosing, what your age? You're what, 20?
I'm 23.
23, and I'm 20. I'm gonna be 21 soon as well in July.
Yeah.
I just realized how sad this is because, again, I teach, right? I do. Right now I'm in my like pre-internships for teaching, and I've taught in elementary schools, and I know I'm not old, okay? So before you type in the comments like, bro, you're 20, you're 21, you're not even old. However, I feel like I'm getting super out of touch, and it's happening now because of the age of media and because everything gets like old sooner now. Like, stuff doesn't hang around as long as it used to.
Yeah.
Like, all the stuff that I thought was like kind of new, like dabbing and like all this like the nay, like crap like that. I go to elementary school, I teach, and these kids are talking about stuff like I don't even understand, and like it's the new, like I feel old, right? Like I feel like that old guy who doesn't know what kids are talking about, who can't connect like on the same level as them, because I don't know what
is a bae?
Yeah, exactly, right? It's stuff like that, and it's only gonna get worse because I'm just gonna keep getting older, and it really hit me hard because I'm like, I remember when I was in high school, and like I knew the newest stuff, and like everything that got passed around was quickly, and I was into all that stuff, and now it's like I'm like 21, I can't even like I don't even know half the stuff these kids are talking about, and it's like, oh my god, what have I become?
Yeah.
But I suppose that's fine because lots of the stuff that, you know, is coming out that's brand new, like fidget spinners and all these weird phrases aren't necessarily the best.
No, they aren't.
If you're a Redditor or a 4chan or whatever the heck you are, you'll know about the whole fidget spinners are cancer, blah, 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 like, you know. Like, and then there's the dead. Like, I'm a huge lover of memes. Memes are life, bro. I inhale that. I inhale memes.
Oh,
yeah. But there's the memes that get overused, and then there's the people who like are meme purists, where it's like, oh, these memes suck because they've been out forever, or like blah blah blah. But, a good now and then there's like the idiot normies who are like, Pepe is now a hate symbol because they don't understand that like these memes can be taken by anybody and made for any purpose. They're like a blank sheet of paper. I could take like a Pepe meme and make a One Piece meme out of it, right?
Yeah.
Or I could take a Pepe meme and make a really racist meme out of it. But that's not the fault of the meme. That's the fault of people like using it, right?
It is creator error.
Exactly, and that's the sad thing is that the people who don't understand it, like just the news, like, and by the way, I hate the news. The news nowadays is like all fear mongering, and they don't tell the true stories anymore. They just, you know, but. Anyway, back to the meme part is that
Back to the memes.
Back to the memes, okay? They go and take this idea of like these memes are obviously racist and now they're a hate crime, and it's not true, right? And that's the problem with the media nowadays and like memers in general. Like if you like a good meme brightens up my day. Like if I see a really funny meme that I think is funny, I'm like, yeah, that's really good. I like that. But then you get lots of people that like take it overboard, go really hardcore on these memes, make 1,000 billion of them. And it's like, oh, now I see them all the time, and they use this, or they make it really racist, like Pepe, however you want to say it, was a really, really good, funny meme that could be used really, really like well if used properly. It would be funny, right? And now it's a hate symbol. And it's like, what the hell is happening here?
Yeah. Remember that whole PewDiePie's racist deal?
Oh yeah, like that's another example of how
the news just distorts shit.
Yeah, like they take what they want people to hear. Like it's clearly PewDiePie is such a racist, right? And he even goes on his videos and talks about how like they take everything out of context. Like I literally will say something right now, like I hate black people is what I think he said, and then he's like, they will literally come to this video, take that. What I just said out of context and use it and say I'm a racist, but I just had said in this video I was only saying that to prove that, and they did, and he proved it, and they're so stupid. like the news is so stupid. There are very, very few news companies or sources out there that actually report a full story or don't cut things down to make it seem worse or better than it is, right? They go legit, and they're rare. They're not out there. It's crazy, man.
Yeah.
But anyway, you guys didn't
out of the
come.
bag attack.
Yeah, you guys didn't come here to talk about this boring meme stuff. So let's we gotta move on.
Let's get back to the show. Yeah. On a lame group of pirates. Yep, couldn't even beat Usopp.
That is pretty sad. Oh, and
Even
by
if
the
he had
way,
100
that's
people.
why he pushes his glasses up with his palms. If you probably noticed while we were talking forever,
Yeah.
but yeah, he's got blades in his
He's got
fingers.
finger blades.
I want to see him one time, like do how like you have the middle finger and you push your glasses up your nose and you're like okay.
And it stabs right into his
just be
forehead.
like, oh, I'm
just
gonna
drills into his brain.
push my glasses up. Oh,
I
crap.
forgot.
I totally forgot I have blades for fingers.
Finger blades. Out of the bag attack. Because what happens when you let the Kuro out of the bag? Kuro means cat, if you didn't know. I think, right? Yeah? No, Neko is cat.
But I think, Kuro the cat is pussyfoot. Oh my god.
Yeah, just a pussyfoot maneuver.
Well, that doesn't sound like a dumb name for a move.
Hey, you know Kuro, he ain't got no time to pussyfoot around.
Yeah, no kidding. It's funny because like I feel like that's another thing with One Piece too is like the names they have for moves can be really like silly. Some are really cool, but some are silly. Like, if I was a One Piece character,
Gum Gum Bazooka.
yeah, I wouldn't be like, oh, like super awesome mega attack. I'd be like, I pull my Glock out. I got like Full Metal Jacket rounds move. Like shoot it and be like, yeah, I get business done. I don't screw around with dumb names. I just get it done.
Yeah. That's a mistake everybody makes. He's like, oh no, I gotta call out the name of my attack first.
And that's the big anime trope right there. Like there's a handful of anime tropes.
Big bang attack.
And one of them is like you say the move you're gonna do, like especially in Dragon Ball Z and One Piece. Like every time Luffy does like some kind of attack, he'll be like gum whatever attack he's doing. Right? That's the same with Dragon Ball Z. It's like Final Flash or Big Bang Attack or whatever. And
I like that we just use strictly Vegeta stuff.
because Vegeta's the best. That's what we should talk about. I'm glad you brought that up. I'm glad you incoherently brought that up. You don't even know what you're bringing on yourself.
No.
I think we had this conversation a long time ago, like way before we even did this recording about
Probably.
who is better, Vegeta or Goku. And we
Oh, no,
both
Vegeta,
said
man.
Vegeta, right?
Vegeta. He works for his shit.
Yes, Goku is a little piece of crap.
Yeah.
I was gonna go a little saltier there, but we'll keep it PG for now. But like Goku is such a piece of shit. Okay, I hate him. We went full salt level. But like nothing Goku has ever done in his anime has ever been deserved. He literally all he does, he trains like less than what Vegeta does, and the only reason he's more powerful, so-called, is because something sad happens. Like remember when
Krillin died.
He went Super Saiyan.
For what, the second time?
Yeah, it's like, bruh, are you telling me that the only reason Goku is strong, or could go Super Saiyan and become stronger than anybody else, including Frieza, was because his friend Krillin died?
Yeah.
Like Vegeta, everything Vegeta has is dead. His dad, his planet, like, and then even when his son gets killed in the Cell series, like his went back in time son, he gets mad and he still can't do anything to Cell.
Yeah.
No, you're right. You're absolutely 100% right saying that Vegeta works for his stuff. Like he's always had to train. He's always had it tough. He always worked super hard to get there. And the creators just never ever gave him the day in the spotlight until the Buu series where he blows himself up and he actually beats Goku as Majin Vegeta.
Oh yeah,
which is my favorite. But yeah, Goku.
And the one time he ever showed any sign that he actually loved Trunks.
Yeah, and Bulma. But that's the thing, right? Like his character arc is a million times better than Goku. And now if you like Goku, I mean, whatever. He's also a cool character.
You can like Goku. We're not saying you can't like Goku.
Yeah, but
we're just saying
Vegeta's better in the terms of
Vegeta's earned his shit.
Yeah, but I think Vegeta's better. The way I level things out of what's better is is the story good, or is do I emotionally connect with a character? Is a character written really well? So if we're talking about who's a better character, yeah, I would definitely say Vegeta, even if I wasn't a Vegeta fan, because he's written better and his character arcs are much better than Goku.
Yeah.
And that can be said with anything. We could talk about who's the best One Piece character, who's the best Naruto character, and some characters, and clearly the best Naruto character is Hinata. She's obviously written the best.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I mean, she's my waifu for that shit.
If I've never seen any bit of Naruto, but I know like from like the jokes and the memes, like she's really useless, right?
No, Sakura's the useless one.
Or no, yeah, sorry, Sakura. That's who I meant to say. It was like the best
yeah.
character. As a joke, I meant to say the best character is Sakura. That's what I was going to see.
She doesn't do anything until she cuts her hair, which is the stupidest thing.
That was her second phase. That was like her level power up.
Yeah.
I'm going Super Saiyan.
Second gear.
Oh, I went Super Saiyan. Prepare to die.
Prepare to die.
He's gonna stab you with his nose.
Yep.
You know those memes there? It's like who would win this or this. It's like I would make one here right now. I'd be like, who's gonna win? A guy with fingers or knives for fingers, or a guy with a really pointy nose. Like, next thing you see is this guy with like a bunch of like holes in his chest, like a bloody nose. Like clearly you won.
It's just Woody the Woodpecker.
Yeah, exactly. Like that nose is a deadly weapon right there.
I love that they do this whole like kind of comic book.
Yeah.
Like the panel is what's going on.
Yeah, well that and like they do the whole tropes of like you'll never defeat me or let me tell you my plan as I like try to slowly lower you to your death kind of thing. But like some of those stuff like it stays timeless, man. Like you gotta have it in there. At least it's not Dragon Ball Z, because if this was a Dragon Ball Z based like Dynasty Warrior game, we would have like 4 hours of these cutscenes, like because the episode takes so long. They'd be like, oh, here's the cutscene where Goku goes Super Saiyan, and like 5 episodes later, okay guys, he finally went Super Saiyan, we can finally play the game again. Like, that's how long it is. Like if anyone's ever seen like Oni NG's what's it called? Dragon Ball P or Dragon Ball PP, like it's so funny and he nails it on the head. Like it's just like like he really breaks it down for all of its faults, and he just makes it really funny. I'd like to see him do one about other. Yeah, I'd like to see him do one about other animes, like especially One Piece and like Naruto and Bleach. But I think he's done with that kind of stuff, so be it.
Yeah, he's been doing a lot of stuff with the Grumps. They're doing Doodle Dudes.
Yeah, I know. I saw that he's doing like a playthrough. He's kind of doing like what we do now, is like just playing through games and just talking about it. And I think that's the way to go too. I think like having good gameplay as well as having a really good commentary that like people can find enjoyment out of is the way to go now. I feel like if you're trying to do, well, you can definitely do something different and unique and original, but I feel like that's going to be always a good market. Is there's always going to be people who want to tune in to like a good whether it's funny or serious, like depending on like who you're going for, like what audience you're going for, and like just a decent game or like a game that you can, you know, like it's interesting to watch, even because you know you got that 2 spectrum, right? People who like to watch the games and people who just like the commentary, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like that's the best way to go if that's what you want to do, is like game related. Can we talk about? That's the second time we've seen that like animation where like they both attack and it's the comic strip. Luffy, when he's doing his like super crazy fast punch, he looked like his shoulders are going back and forth. He looks like an idiot. He looks like a pure idiot. I wanted to say that the first time I saw that like little show, like an episode ago or so, and I was like, I won't say anything because it might not happen again. And then you keep doing it. It's like, you know what? I gotta say it. I gotta point. You're about to get headbutt into the next dimension, bro.
Yeah. Although, really, if he just hugged him and then just cut them both, that's how Luffy would die.
Yeah, no kidding. Like,
yes, alright, I'll take you with me.
He must have he must have like a thick skull, because like you would have thought it broke both their skulls.
Yeah.
Oh, I should have stepped on his head. Should have been like insult to injury.
Yeah, say it with a smile.
And his name, Monkey D. Luffy. Oh, are we on Sky Island now? Yeah, I think we're on Sky Island now.
Oh, yeah.
The D in D. Luffy.
Oh no, they just get the Going Merry.
Is that water look like that? Oh yeah, that
was water.
It looked like it was the sky for me. I was like, I must be. Hold on, I gotta clean my glasses off.
Yeah.
It looked like the sky, but I think
although
that's
next to Sanji.
Yeah. It's just before Alabasta.
Yeah. Oh, here it comes. Oh, god damn it, Usopp, I love you. You're such an idiot, but I love you.
Scene taken right from that Indiana Jones voice. Oh my god. Just stop.
Okay.
Like, I don't even care, bro. I'm about to stop.
I'll absorb all of that damage. Like, the force behind that.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
The animation on these cutscenes is actually really well done. Like I'm quite surprised. Like this is almost like watching like if you took all the cutscenes, which I'm sure someone has done, like just get rid of the gameplay and go from cutscene to cutscene. You could make like a full-on movie recreation of of all the episodes of One Piece like broken down, right? Because this is pretty good. They obviously put some time and effort into making these cutscenes.
Of course. It's like you're coming with us, right?
Yeah, he's like, bro, get your ass on this ship right now.
Wait, I'm the captain, right?
I'm the captain.
No,
yeah, bro,
I'm the captain.
I don't think so, bro.
Nah, bro. Get your dumb ass on board.
To be continued. All right, nice.
To be continued. Next time on the RNG is easy. Survivor.
Next time on RNG, I'm not gonna get my head ripped off by a piece of flying wood from a saw.
We can only hope. See you then.